and welcome to the Digital Tabletop Fest. We are going to play Dreadlands. My name is Peter Nilsson. I'm the creative director at Blackfox Studios. And together with me today, I have Bristly Stranger.
Hello!
And we're going to showcase the new co-op mode for Dreadlands, which means you can play through the whole campaign story together with a friend. You can do all kinds of stuff together, all the world map missions and dungeons and stuff together.
Excellent.
So, nice.
So if I go ahead and invite you to join me, so I'll go down to the multiplayer, and we could do a PvP, but we are concentrating on co-op because that's obviously the new feature.
Yes.
We have our list of all of our Steam friends here, and Peter is right at the top there, so I can select him. Now if I select join, that means I am joining you, and we do things from your angle, but you're joining me, so I want to invite. And then the little invite bit comes at the top there, and there we go, Peter's joined. So we are now joined together. You may have noticed his little party teleported from here to here. That just, if he's anywhere on the map, that would happen instantly, and he would teleport his gang to mine. So I think we are planning to go into my Whiskey Gob hideout. Now we are joined together, Peter can obviously follow me into there.
Yes, so I can visit Bristly in his hideout. So this is one of the first times we actually have a tribekin visiting a scrapper hideout.
Well, we better be on our best behaviour. And there we go. Rainface is in with us. So we can actually look around our hideout. Obviously we've got our tactics table and all of the normal things you'd expect, but we're going to be doing the first mission. I suppose I should say we've both got brand new gangs that are fresh-faced and not really done too much. But we can talk to Sparks, and he's got a job for us.
Yeah, and I'm seeing the same thing as you're seeing. So I'm seeing your conversation here with Spark, so I know what's going on.
Excellent. So he's got a plan. And as always, he's not really willing to share a plan, but he wants to use us as part of it. There we go. Grand plan. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit secretive of him. He doesn't really like to share too much with you. He doesn't really trust your gang yet, I think.
No, so we've got to prove ourselves. So he's saying that glow is as cheap as dirt. Well, of course, everybody wants to glow, so it must be a good plan. So we have got the Lead Fleck crew, and they're prowling round our lands, which is not what he wants. We're going to have to go and sort them out. And there we go, we've got our rewards that have come up. So we're getting a repair kit and 30 credits, or dollars, whatever the currency is. I can't think what it is now.
It's credits.
Credits, it is credits, I thought so. And then I accept that, and that goes into our contracts on the top of the screen there. And if we exit to the world map, it will direct us towards that. So, we are off to the west.
I follow you.
And new settlement there. Still going.
Glowbound. Nasty place.
Where are we? Just here, the Lead Flex hideout. Now, it looks like we've got two here. But there we go. Lead Flex spotted. So I have to enter it first before your gang can join it. So we are doing a gang war versus the Lead Flex. The objective simple: defeat the enemy gang. So it says Whiskey Gob for me versus Lead Flex, but of course we have got the Black Scale Horde with us as well. We've got a slot for another fighter, but because we're playing in co-op mode, instead of having 10 gang slots, we've got 8. So the gang slots are the little chevrons next to them, so I've took my 2 best and then my 2 weakest to make it up to 8. And Peter, you've obviously done the same.
Yeah, exactly. So I picked a good team here to work together with your guys.
And you've got slightly better range with your hunting rifle, but obviously less range because your only other weapon is the stub gun, which is a pistol.
Yeah, and I have 2 beasts in my team as well, so I only got 2 guys with guns.
Yes, but they are very strong in melee.
Yeah.
And we have got a couple of things. Adrenaline rush I like, and on your feet sounds like planning to fail, so I'm actually going to replace that one and see if I can get another one. Normally you get 4, but because we're in co-op mode, we're obviously only getting 2 apiece, otherwise it would be a little bit overpowered. And what did I get instead? Oh, scrap mine, excellent.
Nice. Lead flakes won't know what hit them.
So we've also got a loot box with a counter on it. We've got 4 turns to get that. I am going to rearrange my gang. We are getting first turn though, so I will be able to run to cover. And there we go. That's my last one there, I think. Oh no, there we go. Tank's at the back. He's a bit slower, so I want to push him forward. I'm all ready.
What's the deal?
Let's go.
Okay, so it will be my turn first. We are fighting against another gang, so kind of want to move up as fast as we can, but take advantage of the cover. Especially with my boss, because while he's up, we're getting lots of bonuses. My tank, he will move up to hard cover as well. My goon, who is a little bit quicker. Yeah, I don't think there's any point waiting for an overwatch. I'm just going to rush to there. And my scrap hound can get lots further. There's lots of cover here, so I'm going to take that.
Yeah, he's really fast. He should be able to get the
In fact, we're
loot
very close to the loot. Excellent.
So I'll follow you up. You didn't go any Overwatch, so
I didn't know.
I should just run as well. I think they're way out of reach this first turn anyways. They had 2 guys with a little bit of a range and 2 guys that only have pistols, so we should be pretty fine, I think.
There we go. And of course, while it is my go, I can press the tab button and cycle through the enemies just to check their positions. Of course, on their go, we're going to see them move up anyway. And they're playing Click. Excellent. One of my favourite cards, unless it's on your boss.
Yeah, so we'll only get 1 shot with our hunting rifle there. Yeah, they know what they're doing, these guys.
And they're throwing down some bomb rats as well. Now, we could ignore them. That would be dangerous.
Yeah, best thing, let's hope they kind of bunch up and then we could take one of them out.
Oh, excellent. We got lucky.
We got lucky. It solved itself.
And
So bomb rats have a chance to go off on every turn. And this time we got lucky.
especially because they were all grouped together.
Yeah.
Now, my boss can't get to cover and can't really get a shot on them. So I think I am just going to move up, but the dog's standing where I want the others to be. So I can move over to the loot. I've only got 2 turns to get it. Some more credit, so I'll take that. And then I can move back to the cover, so as I don't get shot. Then, We've got our tank here. Again, we're kind of at a long range, so I'm going to be moving up rather than overwatching. And my boss can't quite reach the cover. So we're going to try and be tactical. We'll move our goon up and send the boss to the goon's position. Excellent. And that is me all done. So back to Peter.
Nice. We'll see if we can get a shot off with my shaman. He only got one shot because they clicked him. So I think I'll save that shot for a match when they're in better range.
Now the click used to have a set number of turns that it lasted for. Is that still the case?
That's true. So yes. So if he doesn't fire his gun for 3 turns, it will disappear. So if I only use melee for him for the 3 turns, it will go away. So that's... You might just save him. That's right. That was a good point.
Of course, as far as the enemy scrappers are concerned, it means one of our longest range weapons can only fire once or not fire for 3 turns. So big advantage.
Yeah, it's a good win situation for them.
Their boss, they're all just moving up. Sticking to the cover again though. Now, I am getting some shots. We've got a nice 70% shot at this goon at the back. So I can add an aim to that. That uses both of my actions, but it puts it up to 90%. And of course I've got a spitter. That's going to give us 3 shots. Excellent. Down straight away.
Destroyed.
The tank has got a scrap rifle, and he's not got the best shot from there. It's only 25 or 15 on one of the others. But slightly more reliable is a melee attack. 90% I will be in cover if I stay where I am as well, and of course they won't be able to shoot at him while he's locked in combat. But I did push him back. He is bleeding though. So I think I'm going to stay put to stay in that cover.
Nice.
And then my goon.
Bleeding means he will lose 1 hit point after his next turn and go out of action. So we don't really need to worry too much about him.
But he will get a shot or a melee attack before that, of course.
Yeah, he will get the final shot or melee attack in.
And I'm kind of wanting to drop some scrap mines. Unfortunately, my goon is not quite close enough to charge anybody. And if I go for the cover, I'm not going to be able to get them. So I think I go the other way and support my tank. And then my dog, which is a lot faster, we have to go to this side on the charge because it takes the shortest route on a charge. It will leave him out in the open, but it means we've definitely got this one down before he gets a go. We can follow up, not that there is much point. He wouldn't be in cover in either place. But of course Peter's going to save the day now and take everybody out in one go.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can get a shot of... I think we're going to try to get this guy just using my All-Mother's Mark, which means we'll get a 25 bonus to hit.
Excellent.
On him, and we can also use our aim since we haven't moved yet. So that gets it up to 70%. I think that should hopefully get him pinned at least.
Oh, a miss.
No, we missed. That was
and he's jammed because of the click.
That was our only shot. Okay, that didn't go as I hoped. We just charge in with our big bear. We have our scout over here. Can he take a shot?
Well, the bear's extremely powerful in close combat, but they're not quite as fast as the dogs, so it does take them a lot longer to get in. And an X or 40%? Oh, still no good.
Damn it. And this, we might as well run in and execute this guy. Executing enemies means that they lose morale. See the morale bar? You don't see it right now, but you see it when it's Bristly's turn.
And also, he had a counter of 3 turns on there. If he gets bandaged or a special tactics card played within those 3 turns, he's back on his feet and a dangerous enemy yet again. But of course, executing, he's got no chance. And they're coming in for a charge as well. Well, that is fine because it brings him closer to the bear and to our other guys. My boss is going to break cover for once. And we've only got a 35% chance, but it's always worth rolling the dice on any of these.
No.
Worth a go, though.
Worth a go. Yeah, you have the spitter as well, so you have a chance of getting a glancing hit, even if you miss.
Exactly.
But
3 shots. Now, we're not quite close enough to charge that one. We can execute the one here, but obviously we're more worried about the guy we're already in combat with. Now, we could switch back to our gun and try and pin this guy, but he is in heavy cover. So I think we're just going to concentrate on getting this one. Yeah, we've made him bleed. We've done 2 damage. Excellent.
nice.
The goon is also within range of a charge. And I do like the melee. Although I've not really left room for your bear to get in. Whoops.
We'll see. Maybe I can squeeze him in.
If I stay there, though, and with my
that's
dog,
right.
I can execute this guy, which means he's definitely gone. And my dog's a little bit injured, but he is super quick, so I'm actually going to move back to cover to keep him safe for a turn, and then he can always charge back in. As Peter was saying about the morale bar, now it's my turn. You can see that it's mainly blue. That's because we're definitely winning this fight. They're still not broken, though.
So my bear is just out of range of that guy. That was unfortunate. And he's locked in melee with your guy, so I can't shoot him. I think we'll just advance up on this guy. Could I maybe, if I charge now? I was kind of hoping if I could get the right angle, I could push him forward 1 square, but I couldn't do that.
But he's downed anyway.
He's down anyway, so problem solved. So now they only have their leader left, Mr. Bly.
Whilst the leader is up, though, they are getting a slight morale bonus every turn.
Yeah, so they're kind of regenerating morale as long as he's on his feet. So it's really good to get him out of the game early. Kind of the opposite of other tactic here.
But he does get a turn. And he is on your feet, so he's using a tactics card. He's picked up this guy. He's only on 1 health, but it means he still gets a go this turn. Oh, and he's coming in for a charge on my tank. Oh, made him bleed as well.
Desperation mode, they're just charging in and out, guys.
And he only gets 1 attack because he recovered this turn. Now, of course, they're all in combat, so we can't shoot at them. Unfortunately, he's just out of my charge range as well. So I am just going to move up with my boss, with my dog. We are going to charge the injured one. And we've missed. But that is okay, because we've got a 70% with our tank. As his first action, that puts him down. We could execute him, but of course we want to take the boss out. Because it's his second attack, it's a much lower chance to hit, though. So actually, I think I will take the boss out. The downed guy out. That leaves more room to attack the boss.
Next target.
And you don't have to worry about the counterattack from the boss as well.
That's right. We will charge him with our goon. We even got a hit with a bleed. I am going to follow up. Now, I'm unsure. It seems to be that you get a slight bonus if allies are in combat with your target. Is that right?
Every hit that he has to defend makes him easier to hit for the next hit, so to speak.
Excellent. So focusing on one person really does make it easier to hit them.
Yeah, exactly. So the more hits you have to defend, the easier he gets to it gets harder for him to defend himself when he's defending multiple attacks at the same turn.
Very good. A good 60% there.
So, or should I go with Mr. Bear?
He's got 75, and we'll probably kill him with a single hit. Oh, a miss.
No.
Those 75s aren't working out for you very well.
No, but at least we get a bonus for my wolf now.
Excellent. And that is down. Excellent.
Nice.
And of course you could execute him, but it's the end of the battle anyway.
Yeah, so as soon as all the enemies are down, we are the champions of the fight. So
we got lucky. I don't think we got lucky. We overpowered him. Excellent. So we have completed our contract. We need to return to Sparks to claim the reward. So with the lead flex taken care of, we can just scoot back to the hideout. Of course, we've got the little quest symbol showing us the way. Now that does only appear for me, doesn't it? As the co-op partner, you have to follow my gang.
Yeah, I have to follow you. We can, if we do missions that are not in your campaign, we can do the same mission together, and we both have that contract.
Excellent.
Like if you go to a settlement and do more like contracts that you can find there, which are open to both factions or all factions.
But of course, because this one is Scrapper exclusive, you're not getting the alerts.
No, exactly. I'm just tagging along with you. But I do get to read your conversations, so I know what's going on at least.
So you do get the story. Brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. So that's also really nice if you really prefer one faction over the other. So I really like the Scrappers as well. But I can play together with a tribekin to see and get their story as well.
Brilliant. And there we go, we've got our rewards, so that adds straight on, and the equipment goes into our gang select, is that right? Our gang inventory, rather.
Yeah.
So we've got some meat that was left over from another one, and our repair kit. And that does unjam weapons. So like with the click, we can use that to remove the jam.
Exactly.
So I'm going to put that on my tank, as he's got a little bit more room than my leader. Okay. Shall we jump back to the world map and we'll do the glow thing next?
Yes, let's see if we can find the glow hunt mission. They're kind of scattered across the world map, and it's a dungeon which you enter and you can find glow in that dungeon. Glow is used for upgrading your weapons, upgrading your hideout eventually. You can also use it to buy epic and rare gear at different traders.
So we've not really looked at some of the gear. Obviously, in the hideout, we do have a little shop. I don't know whether it will have any of the epic loot. They have like a background around them of either green. I've seen blue ones and purple ones as well. And obviously, the higher the tier, the more expensive it's going to be.
Exactly. And they're kind of hard to get hold of as well. So different settlements sell epic and rare weapons, but you have to be in a good reputation with your settlement to be able to buy from them. Although in the glow hunt mission, sometimes a trader can appear as well at the bottom level, which you can buy better gear from.
Ah, excellent. Okay, we did have a scout around the map earlier, so we do know where a glow dungeon is. So just in the interest of time, they do appear randomly on the map, and we've got one just up here. So I have to go into it first for you to be able to join as well. So this is slightly different. It is a dungeon that we have to go through, and there will be more than one fight here.
Yes, so there are multiple levels to this dungeon, and you keep any injuries you get. The health points doesn't get reset between the levels, so you have to take really good care of your fighters.
I see.
Also, the tactics doesn't reset either, so these tactics you select you have for the whole dungeon.
I see. So I think I'm going to swap mine.
So any healing tactic is really useful.
I was just thinking that, yeah. There we go. We got a revive down and some bomb rats. So we can have a quick look at the enemies we're facing. We've got a couple of goons there. We have got a scrap mechanic. There's another 2 goons at the back. Wow. So we've got 5 enemies. And these things with the glowing green number above them are the glow. And obviously you can see one has got 4, but the 2 near the bridge have only got 2 and 3. So once the go. That's fine.
So once the timer runs out, this glow is unstable glow, so it will disappear into the abyss once the timer goes down to 0. Once you collect this unstable glow, you can't take it back up to the surface because it will evaporize as well. So you have to take the unstable glow to the bottom of the dungeon where you have a glow stabilizer, which you can use to turn it into proper glow, which you can use to buy stuff and upgrade weapons and all that nice stuff.
Excellent.
What that means is you have to complete the dungeon to be able to take the glow with you.
So there's no nipping in, grabbing some quick loot and then scarpering.
No, exactly.
So we want to keep pushing on as quickly as possible because obviously we've only got 2 turns. So I'm going to ignore cover a little bit, and we're going to start trying to take some shots, which obviously will pin them. Well, it might pin them, I think. There we go, he's even downed. And my tank, have we got a shot with him? Yes. Excellent, so I'll go to there. We've got a shot, it's only 50, but I think it's worth rolling the dice on that one. And we've downed him as well, excellent, going really well.
Nice, good start.
The goon, I think I want to rush forward. So I would like to get as far as possible, but I'm going to go for the cover instead. Just to keep him a little bit safer. He's a little bit more squishy than the other ones. And the hound, again, we could get as far as possible, but the cover is pretty good, so we're going to head for that. And then, of course, it's back over to Peter's gang.
We'll put down a big fire totem, hope to take them all out. So this one will explode at the end of my next round. So we'll try to figure out where these guys will run. We'll probably run to the cover around here.
Yeah.
Yes, so we put it right down there.
Even if they do move forward to try and get some shots on us, the fire totem should take them out. What's that?
And we have a 60% shot on this guy in the back with my hunting rifle, so that's
really good range.
really good range.
Downed
Yes.
him. Not quite
And
out though.
He's not down, but he's pinned at least.
Excellent.
And I joined your dog over there and run up with the other guys as well.
So the scout and the goon, they are really good low tier guys for making up the numbers, but again their range and their attack capabilities a lot less than the others. Oh, he's moved up. That's going to block our path a little as well. Okay, so I don't think I can get an angle on him. Oh, I can there, and that one's still out in the open. I think I've got a 90% on that one though, so I'm going to move to there. Oh, and I can't see the other one now. I will go for that one. I've just remembered your fire totem was going off, so actually maybe it's better to go for the 35%. It's a less chance to hit, but we know the other one's going to be blown up by the fire totem. Oh, a pin, so no damage.
At least we got him pinned. That's good.
That will stop him attacking a little. Can't really get a good angle, so I am just going to run forward for the cover. And the dog. Now, we've only got one turn to get this, so if I rush up, can I grab that? Or I can't because I'm locked in melee.
I think you should be able to grab it if you don't charge him.
Let's try that out.
I think you actually can grab both of those.
Yep. So we grab that one. I had to forfeit my attack. Well, I can't quite grab the other one. It's greyed out for me.
Right. I see. It's one tile away.
But that's okay. The goon isn't quite close enough to get them. But we could move up. And now I could move to here, but the totem does have friendly fire, doesn't it? So I don't want to be within that. So I'm going to just...
Yeah, you should stay away from that.
Move over to there. That should keep me out, and that's my guys all sorted. But at least we got the one with one turn left, so we don't have to worry about that so much. Again, these fast dogs getting straight into combat.
Yeah, let's try and take this guy out. He's moving away if I follow up.
Of course, being locked in combat kind of protects the dogs as well, because they can't be shot in combat.
Exactly. So it's a really good strategy to get the dogs in and try to keep them in melee combat so they don't get shot by the other guys. These guys, I should pick the one in the back there, I suppose, since the other ones are getting blown up by the totem. So we have a 60% chance on him again.
Oh, I missed.
No. And this guy won't be in range. I think he will just push forward instead.
Same with the bear. Excellent. And now, of course, we'll get the explosion, which takes him back down and also pins the boss. He's going to get a second swing. Thankfully missed. Oh, the counter-attack. Fabulous.
Counter-attack. Nice.
But we have got a charge. Now, like you say, health is persistent, so we want to try and keep them as healthy as possible.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything too foolish.
So, I can't really get a shot with my boss. So we're going to try with the tank instead. No, again, can't get the angle. But what I could do, I could switch and execute this guy. just to make sure they're not going to pick him back up. Excellent. And if I follow up, I'm going to lock him in combat though. So I'm going to stay put just in case we can get a better shot. I've just noticed we have lost one of the glow things. Or did you manage to pick that up?
I picked it up after I charged him.
The dog, we could actually melee the boss. And that will take care of them. Now, the bleeding, is that also persistent? Does that carry over to the next mission?
No, it won't carry over. So the bleeding will be treated after this level,
okay.
So it won't carry over.
So in that case, I am actually going to charge the boss. There we go, we've made him bleed as well. But if we can take these guys out now, we should be able to not suffer that bleeding damage. So we'll go for a 75% charge with the boss. Excellent.
Nice.
And then follow up. And then finally, the goon also gets a charge on the boss. Slightly stronger at 85. Excellent.
Nice. So that was the last one,
I
right?
think so. So, yeah, level is cleared.
Good stuff. So then we can pick up the last glow.
Lovely.
And then we have to find the elevator down to the next
Excellent.
level.
So, I'll make sure I grab the loot as well because I'm hungry for all that loot. And then here we go, the elevator to the lower floor. And we can head down together. Okay, so we're on our level 1 glow hunt now. Into the facility.
What?
So, we do want to check where the baddies are. We've got 6 this time.
Yeah, we're facing another bunch of scrappers, I think.
Yeah,
Looks
yeah,
like.
we've got 3 goons, we have got just 2 scrappers, and then the scrap mechanic boss. We have got 3 glow, is that?
Yeah, and all the glow is on their side, so we have to be aggressive if we're gonna get them.
Yes, otherwise we're not going to get anything. I've not got any cover that I can reach, but I have got a shot with my boss if I move to that cover. So in the interest of trying to get some of them, now it's their boss as well, so that is a very good shot to take. And we've pinned him as well, going down to half health. The tank, I think I might even get another shot with the scrap gun. It's only 50%. Oh, excellent.
Nice.
So
Boss is
downed
down.
him. They could pick him up in 3 turns, but obviously we don't want that to happen. We are going to move up with the goon, who is still slightly injured, and the dog, again, injured, but we've not really got much cover on the way. But we are going to have to be as aggressive as we can, otherwise we're not going to get any glow. That's my turn. I really like the 2-tier effect on this level, the stairs down.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. So you can actually go down over here and go back up behind them.
Excellent.
I think we'll charge in. I also have a shot from here, but I think I'll try. 60. Let's go for this guy.
Oh, brilliant. Worked out this time.
Nice.
Now, of course, we can shoot the leader that is down, and every extra hit will take an extra count off the downed counter.
Yeah, to make sure he goes out from instead of executing him in melee, we can speed up his
So
road.
it's not quite as quick as the melee execute, but obviously, if we've got no other targets, it might be worth thinking about that.
Yeah, or we know that they're probably gonna try and rest him. We could also do something like that.
They are just moving up, though. This guy is having a shot.
Damn it. And he's using bandages.
That's fine.
To get the leader back on his feet.
They're having an overwatch as well. Okay.
He maybe heard me talking about running up from behind.
If only we had a grenade. I
Yes.
have got 90 on the boss, though, so I think I'm going to take that shot again. A grenade would be very handy in there. Take them all out. We can have a move as well. Of course, I can take a second shot, but I'm liable to jam if we do. So we're going to push forward.
It's a pretty big risk to get a jam. I do believe you have a repair kit though.
I do actually, yeah.
So we could use that for like desperation mode if needed.
Now we have got some shots as we move up. Now I haven't got a bandage with my goon, so I can't pick my dog up. We can move up to there. I kind of want to get the glow, but we have got another turn. So let's go for this goon that's close to us. Oh, miss. And finally the tank. Again, I think I'm going to stay where I am and have an aimed shot this time. Puts it up to 70 on this guy. And yes, he's downed as well.
Nice.
And I think there's just my dog. If I move him this way, my boss might be able to bandage him next turn. Over to the tribekin.
There we go.
Really hard sometimes to get those angles as we're pushing up, especially as we want to get the glow as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth to rush forward here. As you said, we have one more turn to get the glow, so we should be fine without sacrificing. Put our big bear up here to take some.
Soak up that fire.
Shots.
Of course, the bear does start with the armor as well.
Yeah, he can take a couple of shots and still keep on going. And he also has the pin resisting chance, so he might even be okay with taking a shot or two.
Excellent. Now, what's the boss doing?
Let's take him. We did. No, I misclicked. I meant the aim shot. I was a little bit too fast. But then we have a.
There we go. Well, they are being a bit more cautious.
Yeah, they know the glow is on their
side. Of course, with having low-level gangs, we've not got the skills to help buff the fight. Okay. Another aim shot. Oh dear. Brutal.
That was brutal.
Okay. So my boss has got a bandage, and I'm stood right next to you. So probably a good idea to pick him up. We have still got a shot as well, and it's 70% on this guy. So we're going to take that. Excellent. There's still 4 of them left though. Okay, I think we're kind of out of defensive moves. We've only got 15 on this guy. It's not particularly good. If we move... still only 15 from there as well. Don't really want to stand back too much. So, I think we're just going to have to charge forward. The downed guys can't pick up the glow though, can they?
No, they can't.
So we best just to move them out of the way. We've kind of used all of our healing bandages and things though. So we're just trying to end the fight before they go down.
So let's move up with Mr. Bear, and this guy can follow.
Excellent.
Oh. The bear also has since he's a tank, he has the taunt passive skill, which means if they try to shoot someone behind him to get a penalty to shoot him, because he's drawing all the he's big and threatening, so he's drawing all the aggro.
Excellent. And of course you want the bear to be shot at really, because he can tank the damage.
Yeah.
Can you still grab the glow with your scout there?
No, he can't pick it
Okay.
up, so I'm gonna use my trusty wolfie.
Excellent.
Pick it up.
So we did get one. Don't think we're going to be able to get the other one though, unfortunately.
I don't think so. Maybe we could get the two over there.
Yes.
But I don't think so. If we get lucky, we could. I think I'll keep him behind the bear.
Hard cover. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Another aimed shot.
Let's go for the bear.
Miss.
Miss.
Excellent. We're going to see the same again, or 90%. But he did resist it, so he will be able to charge. Assuming he's got some health left. Spit pistol with that goon. Oh, just got him.
Damn.
Okay. And of course the bandage isn't actually used up on the next mission that will be available. But not for the rest of the fights here.
Exactly, it's consumed for this fight only.
Right, I think I'm just going to run forward. Now we have got the command skill which can remove pinning, but I've double moved, so can you use that on the allies as well?
Yeah, you can do that.
Excellent. I've just remembered though, very silly, I've got on your feet, so I can actually pick this guy up.
Nice.
There we go. And he will get a turn. Okay, so now he's up, I can move forward. Again, no real cover here, so we're just going to have to run in the open. Hopefully your bear will draw the fire. We have got a move here, but this is kind of his last go, really. And oh no, I've got my tank as well. Fabulous, he's got a shot. So we will move up, and we're going to try that 50% on this guy here.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
Now we have only got one turn. I think we're going to end up missing out on that. Mind you, your dog is very fast. Oh.
Oh.
It's disappeared at the end of my turn, and my dog's gone out of action.
Our bear should probably charge this guy over here, or maybe let's see what we can do. Maybe we should try and get a shot off first.
Yeah, not very great shots. He is in the full cover though.
No. Yeah.
Of course, the other ones are completely hidden, so it won't be able to shoot at them.
I'll give it a go.
Oh,
No.
okie doke.
See if we can take this guy out. If that
Excellent.
perhaps open the way. This guy will charge in.
A
No.
miss. Always feels bad when the RNG goes against you.
Yeah, it really does. But it feels so good when it goes your way.
Exactly. Oh,
Nice.
good counter.
So Wolf is ducking out of the attacks. That's good.
Ah, downed
Ouch.
again. But of course that does reset his timer as well.
It's 100% shot.
It definitely got it. And it's pinned as well. Excellent. This one's going to go out of action as well. And the others are getting close. Now, of course, the morale is quite close because we have taken as much damage as they have. Oh,
It's a pretty even fight so far.
I'm going to
We
reload
get a
my
big
gun.
advantage. They can just hang back and defend.
And I can't quite get close enough. I'm going to just move to here. We have also got the tank who has got a shot, but it's on the guy that's already downed or only 15%. So, he's quite tough. We're going to just run him forward. And then he is going to just head towards the cover. And hopefully we can last out the 3 turns.
60%. We should hopefully make it.
Yep.
Yes. And we get another one with 50%. If we miss, he does get a counterattack, but he shouldn't be able to bring him down.
No.
So I think it's very risky.
But
Yes.
excellent.
Nice.
Got it. Always feels risky with a counter attack, but
Yeah, it was. We changed it a little bit, so you can only counterattack once per turn.
that's much better. It's like one reaction.
Yeah, in the earlier versions you could counterattack for every attack, which made it really hard to bring some of the tougher melee guys down.
Oh, a pin as well. Excellent.
Uh,
Now, of course, you can't charge, but you could lock him in melee.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'll do that. To make sure he doesn't shoot me again. I only have 1 health. though.
Yeah. Of course, if he retreats, you get that free attack.
Yeah. Let's see what they do.
Another aimed shot. Oh, it's at the dog. Ah, pin resistance though.
Yeah, the wolves and the dogs have a smaller pin resistance chance, but they still have one.
Looks like we've
I think they have a 25% chance of resisting.
excellent.
So they're down to 1 guy, so I think we are in pretty good shape.
We are. Well, I think you've got it, but I might as well move up and take the shot anyway. Make it slightly easier. It's only 35. Oh, all misses. And my tank is not quite close enough, but I can rush forward, get ready for next time, and be ready to engage. Of course, the last guy, he's not doing anything. I'll just move him to end my turn, though. Of course, I can click the end turn in the top right there, but I'll just move him away for now.
Now, let's see here. We'll start with the bear, I think.
Yes, 75.
75. and he should take him out if he gets...
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
Nice.
that was a tough one.
Yeah, good job.
Much harder to get the glow on that one.
Yeah, very much. It's they got lucky. They got a really good defensive position, and we had to come to them, so it was a lot tougher than it could have been.
Yeah. So we've got to look for the way down again.
Yeah. So now we finished the 2 dungeon floors. So we are gonna need to find a way down to the where we have the glow stabilizer.
Excellent. So just in the top north-ish area, we've got the going down to the next one. So gang tactics have now been reset.
Yeah. So if we were to play a dungeon with even more levels down, it was a little bit of a shorter dungeon. The tactics would be reset, and we would get some of the fighters, be able to heal some of the fighters back up, but for a cost in glow.
Oh. So the glow stabilizer kicks off there. The 4 glow that we had that was unstable is now stable glow and goes into our reserves. Yes, it's gone straight to a level up for my leader, my scrap mechanic. So he's got 1 extra hit point and a skill point. Now we do need to spend the skill points in the barracks, don't we?
No, you can spend them right here.
Oh, excellent. So if we... There we go. Our fame has gone up as well. So we've got more inventory and a new tactics card. And we've got rust flies, which is one of my favourite in the game. And inverse, which turns bleed and toxic into healing. We do have to select which one we're having though, but I am a big fan of the rust flies.
Yeah, it's really good one if you meet armored guys.
Yes. And of course we can do our level up here, so we get a choice of 3. So a passive of +1 hit point. We've got the static field, which, what does this do? It mitigates 1 hit in melee, and we've got marksman, which gives him +10 to hit, and +1 to his critical. I do like that. The spit gun, very good ranged weapon. Dungeon, the glow dungeon, has disappeared now, and that disappears whether we complete it or we fail.
Exactly. So, but you can new glow dungeons will also pop up on the world map, so you can find other ones.
So around Typhus there might be another one hidden away randomly.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And the glow hunt is it's a smaller version of our bigger dungeon, which is in center of the map. That dungeon is an endless dungeon, we call it. So you can keep going as far as you can, and you get the glow stabilizers every 5th level, and it gets increasingly hard for every level. And every 4th level is you have a special encounter with a boss character, which you have to defeat to be able to get to the glow stabilizer.
Brilliant.
So it's a bit more of a end game challenge.
Yeah, for the much higher level gangs.
Yeah, it starts pretty easy, but it ramps up pretty fast. And since you keep your wounds between the levels, it gets really, really difficult.
Yes, yeah.
You have to really think about who to prioritize and who to heal up, and so.
Very good.
It's a really, really fun and challenging dungeon. So we have been playing Dreadlands in co-op mode, me and Bristly Stranger. I hope you did enjoy the show. We really enjoyed playing it and showing it to you. And I hope you get a little bit of a feel about what Dreadlands is about. We have a big, long story campaign, which we really have worked hard on to make available in co-op mode together with your friends, so you can experience it together. I would really like to thank Bristol Stranger also for joining us today, showing what you can do in co-op.
Well, thanks for inviting me. It's been really good. There's been quite a few new things added that I'd not seen, so very good.
Nice. Thank you all for watching, and
Bye.
take care.